We live trapped in a constant war within our minds. We worry about what others think, about the mistakes we made yesterday, and about problems that might never even arise tomorrow. It's like carrying an invisible weight that exhausts you, holds you back, and distances you from everything that truly matters. The truth is harsh. Every minute spent worrying is a minute less of truly living. And while you continue to let these worries rule you, the world moves on, leaving you behind with that nagging feeling that life is slipping away. But it doesn't have to be this way. The Stoics, centuries ago, discovered a key to freeing the mind from constant noise and reclaiming the peace we so desperately seek. Today we're going to uncover that key. This Stoic session is not just a guide, it's the beginning of a change that can transform your life. Stay with me until the end, because as we explore these Stoic strategies, you'll not only learn how to stop worrying about what you can't control, but you'll also realize that life is far too short to waste on things that don't matter. Today is the day you choose to take control of your mind and free yourself from that invisible prison. Before we begin, I want you to declare your commitment by leaving this comment. Starting today, I stop worrying about what I cannot control. Let this phrase serve as a reminder that you're here to learn how to let go of what consumes you without reason and focus on what truly matters. This is the moment to prove to yourself that you can live with clarity, serenity, and purpose, leaving unnecessary burdens behind. Let's begin. Recommendation 1. Learn to say no. The path to freedom begins when you dare to say no. No to the things that drain you, no to the expectations of others, and most importantly, no to what pulls you away from yourself. The story that resonates with us, Spal. Clara was always the life of the group, the friend who was there to listen, console, and solve others' problems, even before addressing her own. But behind her ever-ready smile lay an uncomfortable truth. She was exhausted. At work, she was known as the dependable one, always taking on extra tasks, even if it meant working weekends and late nights. Her friends described her as the one who always says yes. What initially seemed like a compliment gradually turned into an invisible chain, tying her to everyone's expectations. Her breaking point came one afternoon. After agreeing for the 5th time that week to help a colleague with a project, Clara glanced at her calendar and realized she had no free time for herself. Anxiety crept in, and a question formed in her mind. Why do I always say yes, even when it's hurting me? Why is it so hard to say no? 1. Fear of rejection. We often say yes out of fear of disappointing others or losing their approval. 2. Social pressure. We live in a society that glorifies self-sacrifice as an act of nobility. 3. Lack of clarity in our values. Without clear boundaries, it's easy to fall into the habit of people-pleasing. Stoic philosophy teaches us that worrying about everything and everyone is like trying to fill a bottomless pit. Not only is it exhausting, but it also pulls us away from what truly matters, our inner peace and priorities. Saying no is not selfish. It's an act of self-love and, in many cases, the most authentic way to help others because it allows you to be genuinely present without resentment or burnout. A turning point, Clara's moment. That afternoon, Clara made a decision. The next time someone asked her to take on something she couldn't manage, she would say no. Her first challenge came quickly. Her boss asked her to stay late to complete a report. Normally, she would have said yes without hesitation, but this time she took a deep breath and said, "I'm sorry, but I can't. I already have personal commitments. Can we find another solution?" To her surprise, her boss didn't get angry. In fact, he appreciated her honesty and found another way to get the job done. This moment was transformative for Clara. She realized that saying no not only protected her time, but also improved her relationships. People began to respect her more, not less, because they valued her authenticity. How can you learn to say no? 1. Know your limits. Before you can say no, you must identify what truly matters to you. Which activities, people, or commitments are draining you. 2. Be direct but empathetic. Phrases like, "I appreciate you thinking of me, but I can't commit," or "I'm sorry, my schedule doesn't allow for this," are clear and respectful. 3. Practice detachment. You can't control how others react, but you can control how you choose to act. Stoic reflection. The freedom of no. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Tranquility comes when you stop worrying about what others think." Every time you say no to something that doesn't align with your values, you're saying yes to yourself. You're choosing to live a fuller, more authentic life, guided by your priorities, not the expectations of others. Beyond number, Clara finds balance. Over time, Clara became a more balanced person. She began prioritizing activities that genuinely fulfilled her, spending time with family, pursuing personal projects, and enjoying moments of rest. Her social circle shrank, but it became more authentic. The friends who stayed respected her more because they understood that her time was valuable. Most importantly, Clara learned to listen to herself. By respecting her own boundaries, she sent a powerful message to the world. I matter too. The impact of no on your life. When you learn to say no, you reclaim your energy. You stop feeling drained by commitments that add no value to your life. You strengthen your relationships. People who truly value you will respect your boundaries. You find clarity. By freeing up your schedule, you can focus on what truly matters. Questions for reflection. 1. Which commitments or relationships in your life are draining you? 2. What fears hold you back from saying no more often? 3. How would your life change if you prioritized your own needs? Ultimately, no, as an act of self-love. Learning to say no doesn't mean being insensitive or inconsiderate. It means choosing your well-being, prioritizing your values, and living with integrity. It's a reminder that your time and energy are finite and that you deserve to use them in ways that nourish, not deplete, you. So the next time you feel the urge to say yes out of obligation, remember this truth. Saying no is the first step toward a freer, more fulfilling life. In a world full of distractions, this space is a refuge for those who value the power of reflection and personal growth. If you're ready to take back control of your life and inspire others, hit like and subscribe. Every action helps bring this powerful Stoic wisdom to more people. Without further ado, let's continue. Recommendation 2. Stop seeking permission. True freedom begins when you take control of your life without waiting for others' approval. The trap of seeking approval. From an early age, many of us learn that external validation is a way to ensure we're making the right decisions. We consult friends, family, or even colleagues before taking an important step, believing their approval will provide security. But what happens when these opinions begin to control our lives? Seeking permission isn't just an act of insecurity, it's a surrender of your power. It's handing over the reins of your decisions to others, allowing them to determine what's best for you. This doesn't just limit your independence, it erodes your confidence in yourself. Jack's story, overcoming the fear of independence. Jack always sought validation from his social circle before making decisions. From choosing a sport to pursuing a career, everything seemed to require someone else's approval. But one day, he faced a situation that would forever change his perspective. A friend invited him to a recreational swimming competition, but Jack didn't know how to swim. For weeks, he agonized over how to explain his fear of water without disappointing anyone. Finally, he decided to enroll in swimming lessons, something he had always wanted to do but never attempted because he was afraid of what others might think if he failed. With each lesson, Jack confronted his fear of water and rejection. No one was there to applaud his progress, but no one was there to judge his mistakes either. For the first time, he felt the power of doing something purely for himself. When he finally competed, he didn't win, but that didn't matter. He had discovered that he didn't need anyone's permission to face his challenges. Why do we seek permission? 1. Fear of rejection. We want to feel accepted and valued, but fear that our choices might alienate us. 2. Internal doubts. Insecurity leads us to believe others know better than we do about what's best for us. 3. Social conditioning. From a young age, we're taught to conform to others' expectations. This cycle creates emotional dependency, limiting our ability to grow and make autonomous decisions. How to stop seeking permission. 1. Strengthen your self-confidence. The key to breaking free from approval-seeking lies in knowing yourself better. Spend time reflecting on your values, goals, and what you truly want in life. Practice a daily exercise. Write down one decision you made for yourself and the positive outcomes it brought. 2. Learn to trust your intuition. Your instincts are a powerful tool. Before seeking advice, ask yourself, what do I think about this? Learn to differentiate between helpful guidance and opinions that simply add noise to your mind. 3. Embrace risk and error. Fear of failure is a huge obstacle to independence. Remember, making mistakes is part of the process. Each misstep is an opportunity to learn and grow stronger. 4. Surround yourself with supportive people. A positive environment makes all the difference. Surround yourself with people who respect your decisions, even if they don't agree with them. Stoic reflection, the power of self-mastery. The Stoics teach us that true freedom comes from the ability to control our reactions, not external circumstances. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts." When you stop seeking permission, you begin living on your own terms. This act not only frees you from others' expectations, but also strengthens your connection with yourself. The impact of seeking less approval. Personal growth. You stop postponing your goals while waiting for others' validation. Emotional resilience. You become more capable of handling criticism and rejection. Authenticity. Your decisions reflect who you truly are, not who others want you to be. Questions for reflection. 1. How many decisions in your life have you made out of fear of what others might think? 2. What's holding you back from trusting yourself more? 3. How would your life change if you stopped seeking others' approval? Ultimately, live without asking permission. Stopping the habit of seeking permission doesn't mean ignoring the opinions of those around you. It means learning to value your own judgment above all else. It's about recognizing that your life is yours to live and that you have the power to choose your path. As Seneca wisely said, "The man who dares to decide for himself is truly free." Dare to make decisions that reflect who you are. Dare to live authentically, because ultimately, no one else can live your life for you. Recommendation 3. Define your own version of success. True success isn't a standard imposed by society, but an authentic manifestation of your values and dreams. The challenge of redefining success. In a world that constantly bombards us with images of achievements and predefined standards, it's easy to get lost chasing expectations that aren't our own. But have you ever stopped to ask yourself what success means to you? Society teaches us that success means having a great job, a big house, or public recognition. However, these definitions often fail to reflect what truly brings us purpose. It's time to break free from these norms and create your own vision of success, one that motivates you to wake up each day with enthusiasm and gratitude. What does success mean to you? Success is deeply personal. For some, it may be achieving professional milestones. For others, it's building meaningful relationships or living a life of peace and harmony. The key lies in looking inward to discover what you're passionate about, what values are essential to you, and what makes you feel fulfilled. The Stoic philosopher Seneca said, "True happiness is found in enjoying the present without being anxiously dependent on the future." Defining your own success is a way of embracing this wisdom, freeing yourself from the pressure of meeting others' expectations and focusing on what truly matters. Alex's story, a unique vision of success. From a young age, Alex was known for his talent in drawing. He won awards in local competitions and received constant praise, encouraging him to pursue a career in art. But Alex had a different dream: to positively impact others' lives. Instead of seeking recognition in the art world, Alex decided to use his talent for something more meaningful. He created art education programs for underprivileged children and dedicated himself to charitable projects. For Alex, success wasn't about accumulating awards or fame, but about transforming lives and enriching his community. This story reminds us that success isn't about what others expect of us, but about what makes us feel fulfilled. Steps to define your own success. 1. Connect with your values. Reflect on what truly matters to you. What gives you purpose? What activities make you lose track of time? These are indicators of your core values. 2. Set goals aligned with your vision. Once you identify your values, translate them into clear goals. It doesn't matter whether they're small or ambitious as long as they align with what you truly want. 3. Free yourself from external expectations. Stop measuring your success by others' standards. Learn to celebrate your achievements, no matter how small they may seem, because they are steps toward your own vision of success. 4. Allow success to evolve. Success isn't a fixed destination. It's a constantly evolving journey. Your priorities may change over time, and that's okay. Stay flexible and open to adjusting your definition as you grow. Stoic reflection: success from within. For the Stoics, success wasn't measured in material possessions or public recognition, but in living harmoniously with one's principles. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Stop arguing about what a good person should be one." Applying this teaching means recognizing that true success comes from living according to your values, not meeting external expectations. Benefits of defining your own success. Clear purpose. You know where to direct your energy and efforts. Reduced stress. You stop worrying about meeting standards that don't resonate with you. Authenticity. You live a life aligned with your true desires and values. Resilience. When success is defined by you, external criticism loses its power. Questions for reflection. 1. What achievements have made you feel most fulfilled? 2. Are you pursuing a definition of success that truly resonates with you, or are you following others' expectations? 3. What changes could you make today to align more closely with your vision of success? Ultimately, live by your own compass. Defining success on your terms is an act of courage and self-love. It's about choosing a path that reflects who you truly are, rather than following one that others have laid out for you. As Epictetus said, "Man is not troubled by things, but by the opinions he holds about them." Let your success be an authentic expression of yourself, not a projection of what others expect. Dare to live by your own compass, because true success isn't reaching the top of someone else's mountain. It's enjoying the journey up your own. If you've made it this far, it's because you're ready to let go of the worries that hold you back. Subscribe and comment, "I choose my peace over others' expectations," to reaffirm your commitment to a more serene and focused life. This is just the first step toward an existence free of unnecessary burdens and full of clarity. Don't miss the next lesson. It might hold the key you've been searching for. Let's continue. Recommendation 4. Choose wisely. Time and energy are limited resources. Learn to invest them in what truly matters. Initial reflection: the importance of your choices. Every day we make decisions, some trivial, others with the power to change our lives. Yet we often find ourselves caught in a whirlwind of distractions, others' opinions, fleeting trends, and the quest for social validation. Have you ever asked yourself how much of your valuable time and energy is being spent on things that deep down don't really matter? The cost of distractions. When we allow irrelevant opinions and passing trends to dictate our path, we risk drifting away from our deepest goals. We plunge into mediocrity, ignoring the opportunities that could truly help us grow. This scattered focus is like trying to fill a bucket with water while it's riddled with holes. Nothing meaningful remains in the end. A story of focus. The artist who chose wisely. Imagine Elena, a passionate painter who dreamed of developing her unique style. At first, she deeply cared about others' opinions. The likes on her posts and critical comments constantly discouraged her. This led her to alter her art, trying to please everyone and losing sight of what she truly loved. One day, Elena decided enough was enough. She stopped worrying about external expectations and focused on creating from her heart. Gradually, her authenticity resonated with those who truly appreciated her art, and over time, her artistic community grew, recognizing her for her originality. Elena learned that others' opinions only have power if you give it to them. By wisely choosing where to focus her energy, she transformed her passion into a career filled with purpose and fulfillment. How to choose wisely in your life. 1. Define what truly matters. Reflect deeply on your values, goals, and passions. This will help you filter out distractions and concentrate on the essentials. 2. Set clear priorities. Not all decisions carry the same weight. Learn to distinguish between what's important and what's trivial. Make a list of your most significant goals and commit to working on them daily. 3. Detach from external validation. Others' approval is fleeting. Find satisfaction in your own achievements and the process of pursuing your goals. 4. Create an environment that encourages focus. Surround yourself with people who support your dreams and, as much as possible, eliminate sources of distraction. 5. Embrace the power of no. Saying no to things that don't align with your goals is an act of self-love. Protect your time and energy as the valuable resources they are. Benefits of choosing wisely. Greater mental clarity. With fewer distractions, your mind can focus on what truly matters. Tangible progress. By dedicating time and effort to your goals, you'll see significant advancements in areas you value. Reduced stress. Letting go of concerns beyond your control brings more tranquility and peace. Authentic living. You'll live a life more aligned with your values and desires instead of following those of others. Stoic reflection. Conscious choice. Stoic philosophy reminds us that we cannot control others' opinions, but we can control our responses and decisions. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "The happiness of your life depends on the quality of your thoughts." Choosing wisely means prioritizing thoughts and actions that truly enrich your life. It's about taking charge of your destiny without letting external influences veer you off course. Questions for reflection 1. What activities, relationships, or habits are you nurturing that don't contribute to your well-being? 2. What dreams or goals have you set aside because you've worried too much about what others think? 3. What could you start doing today to focus your energy on what truly matters? Ultimately, direct your energy toward what truly matters. Time is the most valuable resource you have. Every moment spent worrying about irrelevant things is a moment lost in building a fulfilling life. As Seneca said, "It's not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste a lot of it." By choosing wisely, you're making a conscious act to prioritize your goals, protect your peace of mind, and live with purpose. Take control of your energy, focus it on what helps you grow, and remember, your life is far too valuable to waste on trivialities. Recommendation 5. Don't be afraid. Courage is not the absence of fear, but the conscious decision to act despite it. Initial reflection: fear as a barrier. Fear, though natural, can become a silent enemy that limits our decisions and extinguishes our aspirations. We live in a world where conformity is often celebrated, and any act of rebellion or individuality is seen as a threat. But how willing are we to let this fear dictate our lives? Courage does not mean ignoring fear. It means confronting it with the confidence that your decisions reflect your deepest values. It is the act of stepping into the unknown, even when criticism and judgment seem inevitable. The fear of disappointing others, an invisible prison. From a young age, we are taught to seek others' approval. We want to please our parents, fit in with friends, and meet society's expectations. This conditioning creates a mindset where the fear of disappointing others becomes a prison, restricting our choices and shaping our lives according to external standards. But here's the truth: you can't make everyone happy. Trying to do so only drains your energy and diverts your attention from what truly matters, your own path. Accepting this is liberating, allowing you to start making decisions aligned with your values and goals. Be the lion in your life. Imagine a lion, strong, independent, and indifferent to the opinions of the sheep around it. This symbol of courage and leadership reminds us that our actions don't need validation from others. Like the lion, you must lead your life with determination and inner strength, staying true to your principles even when facing opposition. Stoic philosophy reinforces this idea by teaching us that we cannot control others' opinions, but we can control how we respond to them. By prioritizing your values and acting with integrity, you free yourself from the chains of external judgment. Courage as a principle of authenticity 1. Live according to your values. Being authentic means standing up for what you believe in, even when it's unpopular. Your values are your compass, and living in alignment with them strengthens your character and gives meaning to your actions. 2. Accept criticism. Not everyone will agree with you, and that's okay. Criticism can be uncomfortable, but it's also an opportunity for reflection and growth. 3. Prioritize your personal goals. Instead of worrying about others' expectations, focus on what makes you happy and brings you closer to your dreams. 4. Cultivate emotional independence. Happiness doesn't come from being accepted by others, but from accepting yourself and having the courage to be true to who you are. A story of courage, Anna's journey. Anna, a young woman passionate about traveling, grew up in an environment where a traditional path, studying, finding a stable job, and getting married by 30, was expected. However, her heart always yearned to explore the world and live unique experiences. At 25, Anna decided to break free from the expectations of her family and friends. She sold her belongings, packed a backpack, and began a journey that took her to more than 30 countries. While she faced criticism and doubt, Anna discovered that every step she took affirmed her courage and authenticity. Today, Anna lives a purposeful life, inspiring others to pursue their dreams even when they go against societal norms. How to embrace courage in your life. 1. Acknowledge your fears. Recognize your fears instead of ignoring them. By acknowledging them, you reduce their power over you and prepare to face them. 2. Make conscious decisions. Reflect on what you truly want and act accordingly, even if others' opinions aren't on your side. 3. Surround yourself with positive support. Seek out people who encourage you to be authentic and pursue your goals, even when the path is difficult. 5. Learn from criticism. Use negative comments as a tool for growth rather than a reason to stop. 5. Celebrate your achievements. Every step you take toward a courageous life deserves recognition. These moments are evidence of your inner strength. Stoic reflection, the freedom to be yourself. Marcus Aurelius once said, "The soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts." Courage not only transforms your actions, but also your mind and perception of yourself. When you choose to act with courage, you allow yourself to be the creator of your own life, free from the limitations of others' opinions or expectations. This choice is an act of self-love and a step toward a fuller, more authentic existence. Questions for reflection on: what fears are currently limiting your decisions? 2. What personal value could you prioritize today to live more authentically? 3. How would your life change if you stopped worrying about others' opinions? Ultimately, courage is freedom. Don't be afraid to be yourself. Make bold decisions and live on your own terms. Courage isn't just a quality, it's a daily choice that defines who you are and who you want to become. If this message resonates with you, subscribe and join this space dedicated to freeing your mind and strengthening your spirit to live with serenity and purpose. Recommendation 6. Love yourself. Loving yourself isn't a luxury, it's an essential foundation for living a full and authentic life. Initial reflection: what does self-love mean? Self-love is not about selfishness or arrogance. It's an act of recognizing your intrinsic worth, embracing your strengths and limitations, and navigating life with confidence and resilience. It's about looking inward with honesty and respect, understanding that you deserve care, attention, and space to grow. In a world that constantly demands more of you, loving yourself is the refuge that allows you to recharge, reaffirm your values, and face challenges with serenity. The impact of self-love on daily life. When you love yourself, your actions and decisions align with your deepest needs and aspirations. This translates into 1. Setting healthy boundaries. You can say no confidently when something doesn't resonate with you, prioritizing your well-being without guilt or regret. 2. Emotional independence. You stop seeking external validation because you understand that your worth doesn't depend on others' approval. 3. Resilience in failure. Mistakes and criticism lose their destructive power. Instead, they become opportunities for learning and growth. 4. More authentic relationships. By valuing yourself, you attract and maintain genuine and respectful connections. Self-love as the foundation of resilience. Stoic philosophy teaches us that while we cannot control external circumstances, we can choose how to respond to them. Self-love is the armor that shields you from life's blows, allowing you to remain calm and focused even in difficult times. When you love yourself, you cultivate a mindset that enables you to recognize that failures are merely steps toward success. Face criticism with serenity without letting it define your worth. Adapt to change with flexibility and optimism. An inspiring story, Tom's journey. Tom, a young professional, lived under constant pressure to excel in every aspect of his life. He demanded perfection in his work, relationships, and even hobbies. Instead of motivating him, this self-imposed pressure left him drained and directionless. One day, Tom decided to change. He began to love himself. He prioritized activities that brought him joy, like reading and yoga. He learned to say no to tasks that compromised his well-being, stopped comparing himself to others, and started keeping a journal to record his achievements and positive thoughts. The result was a more confident, happy, and peaceful Tom. He discovered that self-love wasn't a luxury, but the foundation for a meaningful and balanced life. How to practice self-love 1. Accept your imperfections. You're not perfect, and that's okay. Your flaws don't define you. They're part of what makes you human. 2. Dedicate time to yourself. Find activities that bring you joy and peace and make them a priority. 3. Surround yourself with positivity. Cultivate relationships that nourish you emotionally and avoid those that drain your energy. 4. Set boundaries. Learn to say no when something compromises your physical, emotional, or mental well-being. 5. Celebrate your achievements. Acknowledge and appreciate every step you take toward a better version of yourself, no matter how small. Stoic reflection. Self-love as an act of virtue. Epictetus said, "First, say to yourself what you would be, then do what you have to do." This advice underscores the importance of knowing and respecting yourself before acting. When you love yourself, you become the guardian of your own well-being, ensuring that you live in alignment with your values and goals. This benefits not only your life, but also those around you, as you radiate positivity and confidence. Questions for reflection 1. What does self-love mean to you? 2. What habits could you change or adopt to take better care of yourself? 3. How can you strengthen your relationship with yourself today? Ultimately, loving yourself is the foundation of everything. Self-love is not a destination, it's an ongoing journey. It's the daily commitment to choose yourself, to nurture your body, mind and spirit, and to live a life that reflects your authenticity. When you love yourself, you live with greater joy and purpose, inspiring others to do the same. Never underestimate the transformative power of self-love. It's the foundation upon which a resilient, radiant, and prosperous life is built. Recommendation 7. Soon you'll be dead. Acknowledging our mortality is not a dark thought. It's the beacon guiding us toward an authentic and meaningful life. Initial reflection, the urgency to live. We all share an inevitable fate. Our time in this world is limited. While this truth may feel uncomfortable, it's one of the greatest tools for awakening consciousness and redirecting our priorities. Reflecting on life's brevity isn't depressing, it's liberating. I'm excited to hear your stories of overcoming this topic. Share your victories, challenges, and experiences in the comments. If you don't know what to comment, write, "I choose serenity over unnecessary worries," to show you've completed our session. Don't forget to subscribe if this content resonates with you and aligns with your values for living with Stoic wisdom. Your voice is essential here. Every reflection strengthens and elevates our community, reflecting the true value of each individual and contributing to our shared Stoic identity. Join us next time on Stoicism for Winners, where we'll continue exploring the riches of Stoic wisdom applied to modern life. Until we meet again, remember, you are the sole owner of your perception, the creator of your peace, and the warrior of your own battle. This is the legacy of Stoicism, the art of being invincible. Are you ready to face life with a stronger and more peaceful mind? The Path of Wisdom, Modern Stoicism for Daily Life, will give you the keys to developing resilience, clarity, and balance every day. Click the first link in the description for a 40% discount and start your journey today toward a life of wisdom and inner strength. If Stoicism resonates with your life and you feel that this content nourishes your path to greater wisdom and balance, join our exclusive members community. Your support not only allows us to continue creating content, but also to impact and transform the lives of more people who need this knowledge and guidance on their journey. More details in the pinned comment. We'll see each other in our next meeting in Stoicism for Winners, where we'll continue to explore the riches of Stoic wisdom applied to modern life. Now take this opportunity to expand your understanding of Stoicism with new recommended sessions. Until we meet again, remember, you are the sole owner of your perception, the creator of your peace, and the warrior of your own battles. This is the legacy of Stoicism, the art of being invincible.